Welcome back to Founder Chat.
What's up?
We believe. We got the shirt on.
We believe.
Do we still believe?
We do believe. We're believers.
Still?
Yes.
Good answer.
Even after FTX.
Good answer. We still believe.
Even though we're shook up.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of believe, dude, I think Doge hit 10 cents.
Are you serious?
I swear. Yeah, it's at 10 cents.
Oh, man.
It's up 7%.
Dude, maybe I shouldn't have sold
Maybe
it
that's
all.
the Elon effect. So we're hitting you back on. We're filming this on a Tuesday, but you'll probably see this on a Thursday. So two things are happening. Today is Tuesday. What is it? Day of Giving.
Yes, the day of Giving.
Day of Giving.
29th.
So I'm rocking my.
Oh, you are, bro.
Put me in here. Shout out.
Yeah.
To
Matt Blodgett.
Matt Blodgett and team over at Put Me In.
Yes.
Check them out. Putmein.org. We'll put their IG here. They're a nonprofit for children of incarcerated parents. They sponsor kids and they sponsor their sports.
Yeah. The early sports career. So,
early sports.
Yeah. So they put them in, they give them equipment and pay for their league fees and
they have a platform.
Yes. And they built They built an app to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the parent can just submit what money they need and for what, cleats, bat, whatever it is, helmet, sends it off, it gets approved, and the money goes straight to them.
Yep.
And easy peasy. Love those guys. Just wanted to shout them out.
Yeah.
But you're watching this on a Thursday, December 1st, and today's our product hunt. Hunt launch.
Yeah.
Of our new SaaS product. So this episode's a little bit self-serving. We're promoting Stacado. Right here. Tell us what Stacado is.
All right. Well, I'll give you a little backstory on the story of how it came out. Since we've been working together, one of the things that would always come up with clients and projects as an agency is we would always have like 8 different tools that we'd ask our clients to use. Check out.
What's that number now?
I don't even know, dude. But we would say like, all right, well, you have to sign up for Asana to do the project. And, I mean, early on it was Basecamp.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, and then we're using this for chat and this for this and billing and this, and it was just crazy. Wireframes were in Vision back in the day, So what would happen though is that clients they'd have like tool fatigue, and so we always said, you know what, we should create something that sort of simplifies this process. And that's about as far as it got.
Yeah,
I think
for a while there, because we were mostly doing WordPress sites, a lot of WordPress sites, we said, can we change the dashboard, the WordPress dashboard?
Yes.
Because it's useless, right?
Log in. No one looks at it.
Nobody looks at it. It's always, you navigate away from it.
Yeah.
So we said, we should have a dashboard take over somehow.
Yeah.
And it should include everything related to this project.
Yeah.
That was kind of initially how we were thinking about it.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. In fact, we were going to build it in WordPress.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that idea was around, and I want to say it was right before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And we were over at Cross Campus one day, and as co-working spaces are, they can kind of get you motivated. I thought that and a free coffee.
Mm-hmm. Free beer.
And free beer. So we ended up brainstorming and came back to this idea of, hey, why don't we build this thing? And I think we were sort of in the mood to build something at the time. And we said, okay, let's see what we can do with this idea. And I think I think you came in, you're like, you had sort of an epiphany about it being relevant.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, we should definitely look into this.
Yeah.
I think you came in. And so we started kicking back ideas and stuff. And I think, honestly, there's probably, in your sketchbook, there's probably almost a sketch of exactly what we've got to this day. But the idea really was like, can we sort of make a place to sort of collect these links and different things from the internet, make it useful so that you're not having to, hunt for all this stuff. And at first we actually called it Sitebox. SITE
Right.
BOX.
Yeah.
Which,
Like that wouldn't be confusing at all.
right, exactly, as we talk about it around here. We'd have to probably have a
That was a
nickname
working
for it.
title.
Yeah, it was a working title. But it did fit.
It did.
If our agency wasn't called Sightbox, I'd push for it.
Mm-hmm.
But because it is sort of on the nose, but I like it. Anyway, but it would be very confusing. In fact, we branded it.
We did.
So there's some old swag out there.
There is. Shout out to Uru.
Yeah, with some cool stuff. Anyway, so let's get to the point. So we came up with this idea. We went ahead and brought on a team to build it, and now we're launching it. So,
And fun fact, some of those team members we ended up hiring at Sightbox.
yes, oh yeah, they're still here.
They're still here.
Yeah.
And so that was initially how we met some of our team members
Yeah,
that are again still a part of it. So
yeah, almost 3 years ago.
yeah. To give us the 15-second pitch.
The 15-second pitch. Okay, so Stacado lets you collect links, organize them, and share them with anybody, with the world. So
Linktree for grownups.
So we call it Linktree for grownups.
Yeah, exactly.
Linktree for grownups. Or our other line is, get in sync with just one link. Get it? That sounds like a jingle, doesn't it? We need to put that to music.
Yeah, exactly.
Get in sync
No, it gets
with
better.
just one
It
link.
gets better. I should know this by memory, but I don't. It's too new. Organize and track all your project tools, links, contacts, and more in one easy-to-manage place. Say bye to chaos. And what's with the music reference?
What's the music?
Yeah.
Well, because it's the line is in sync, right?
Right.
So you can get in sync.
But then the bigger
Yes. And
play is that it's called Stacado.
Stacado.
And we're a couple of band nerds, right?
Right.
Put a picture here, Sienna. The two trumpet boys here.
Shoot, there we are.
And so we were trying to rename this thing.
Yes.
And so it was more of like, what's short and sweet?
Yeah.
You know, this is a shareable link.
Right.
You put all your links on one, we call them stacks.
Yes.
Stacado, stack.
Yes.
So we're like, staccato.
Stacks,
Makes
yeah.
sense. So our logo's got the D with the little dot underneath it, which
Right.
is a music note. And so for all you design branding nerds out there.
If you the
if you-
dot under a note says that it's staccato. It's a short bop
Yep.
versus a bop,
Yeah.
which is legato,
Legato, yes.
the opposite. So staccato's short.
And that's what our stacks are.
That's it.
Short and sweet. We can create them. The app works. You can go try it. 14 days free. No credit card required. Stacado.co. STACADO.co.
Yes.
STACADO.co. Claim your org little / URL.
Yeah.
Those are unique. So it'll be Stacado / whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you could create teams, stacks,
Invite people.
share them. Yeah. And already early sort of testers. I've been just handing it to people. Hey, do you see any value in this? Without much context.
Mm-hmm.
They get in there, they mess around, and they're like, wait a minute. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. This solves this problem. This solves this problem.
Yes.
And more than anything, the control, right?
Yeah.
I can publish a shareable link in seconds.
Yes.
I think that's a little bit underrated right now,
Yeah.
because it seems like anyone could throw a web page up or create a spin up something, right?
Right.
Which most technical people can,
Mm-hmm.
but the average Joe still, it's not that easy,
No.
you know.
But
And then Linktree, right?
You link-
You
I was
get
gonna say,
one
you get one.
one link.
You get one link.
This you get unlimited links
Right.
with our account.
And it's not made for your Instagram profile or
It's
your
not.
TikTok
Although you
profile.
could use it.
You
for
could,
that.
absolutely. But it's sort of designed, we would say like Linktree for business.
Mhm.
And in some ways too, like we talked about like Pinterest. We looked around to see like, are there sort of, competitors in this space? And there's probably some overlap here and there. But what I love is the simplicity of the tool lets it be extremely versatile.
100%.
One of the use cases we're even playing with is the NFC tags.
Mm-hmm.
So, or QR codes.
QR codes, yeah.
Right? You scan a QR code, you get one place to go, right?
That's
You
it.
get one URL with an NFC or a QR code. Well, where are you going to go? What if you have multiple places you want to go? That's a perfect use case for Stacado, Like, off you go. Here's a bunch of links. So it's going to be a pretty powerful tool.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we built it for us, so
We did.
That's already, we're already winning there.
Yeah, and we
So
use it.
regardless of
We've
what
been sending it
happens.
out.
Yeah, we have. So it's been great. I use it as my business card now.
Yeah.
So I've got a NFC tap card.
Yep.
And I just tap on someone's phone, and I've got my what do you call it? My VC
Yes.
or my CV or VC?
Curriculum via CV.
CV. My bad. I got my CV there.
Yep.
Link to website.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I've got like for VCs, for founders, my Calendly's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Linktree, but I created it in 30 seconds, and I programmed my NFC card.
And you can have different
It's
ones.
interchangeable.
Yeah. We even talked about doing, like, if you're going to a specific conference or whatever,
Yep.
you can have a specific
Yep.
stack for that
Right.
event.
Right.
So,
Anyways, we're excited about it.
yeah, we hope you try it and like it.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. All right. Twitter news.
Tell me, bro. Tell me.
And I'll bring this back up because I mentioned it, and you were quite not caught up, I guess, on everything that's been going on. So and again, this is me looking at it from like headline reading.
Sure,
I haven't
sure.
gotten super deep into it.
But you
it
guys need to
sounds
know
like-
this. That Charlie's you're a Twitter dude. Like,
yeah.
You probably have it on your machine right now. Like do you have the Twitter app, or what do you use?
I'm using the browser right now.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep a tab open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But,
you're
but on my
always-
phone,
Yeah.
I'm on it more than any app, more than
Yeah.
Instagram, more than
Yeah.
Reddit.
You've always been
or-
that way.
I
Like,
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for me. It's great because it's how I digest. It's quick,
Mm-hmm.
but also it's news.
Right.
And so even though it's, I don't know, it did change, and I've been obviously on it forever, but I have seen it sort of skew one way,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's kind of interesting to see where Elon's bringing it back to center. I
Right,
think where
right,
even
right,
though
right.
I think people are accusing him of pushing it too right,
Sure.
I think he's just bringing it. He's trying to normalize where that feed, that
Yeah.
meter is.
Right.
And I think it's just a small amount of people screaming really loud about how unhappy they are
Right.
about it. But this is what I want to talk to you about. Apple's threatening, if it's true, to pull Twitter from the App Store. That sounds crazy extreme.
Super extreme.
Like, what are the grounds for doing something like that? You'd have to violate their terms of use,
Yeah.
technically, right?
Yeah.
But as a public company, isn't there, like, a private company can do whatever the hell they want,
Right.
but a public company, like, what happens? This stuff can go to court, right? And like,
I would assume there could be some sort of civil lawsuit. of
although he
some
did say if that happens, he'll just create his own phone.
his own phone.
His own phone.
Take that. Dude, they've talked about a Tesla phone for probably a year or more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that would work, but
Yeah, I know. What would you do? You rely on Google then?
maybe he wouldn't, though. He's a purist.
Oh, because his cars run on.
Yeah, it's got its own.
It would be maybe a Tesla OS,
Yeah.
Tesla phone,
Yeah.
Tesla OS.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
would.
engineers
Yeah.
working on this.
How hard
on
is
this
an
AI.
operating system to make anyway?
For
Come on.
You just got to support apps,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem, for a rocket scientist, that doesn't seem too crazy,
Yeah,
right?
he's got time on his hands.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, if he's got time to tweet
Yeah.
and troll.
Yeah. I mean, I think, so my sort of view on this, step one is, like I told you, you don't bet against Elon.
I agree with
You
that.
can bet against a lot of people. Don't bet against that guy. He does really well being pushed into a corner.
Yeah.
He's done it. That's sort of where his story starts a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I was down to the, bare minimum. I was about to, everyone said, just give it up. And then I didn't. And then,
Since he was like 17 years old.
Yeah.
It's not like as an adult, like
No.
since he,
This is his habit.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's been doing this since forever.
Yeah. So I wouldn't bet against the guy. But my thinking is this, is that he's like you. He's a Twitter purist. He's been on it forever. Dude's got like, 40 million followers or something stupid. So, and he's on it, and he is a meme, right?
Yeah.
Like he memes harder than anyone. And I think he's just sort of like, you know what? He's like, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna keep it from going, off the cliff. Because he sort of saw it. He's like, look, there's this tension happening between advertisers and the platform. And the advertisers are demanding a certain level of content that the platform maybe wasn't made for, right? And so it's running counter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really the advertisers that are directing the roadmap for Twitter.
Sure.
At that point. And so I think what he's trying to do is get it to where it's not dependent on advertising.
Correct.
At least 100%. It'll have
Right.
some, but I think he's going to start making it more of a paid service.
Yeah.
He's
going to give a reason for you to pay the $8 or whatever. it
Right.
is. Yeah.
Well, dude, I was talking to people about it, and I was like, $8. Imagine if you had a blue check. What would that be worth to you? $8 or more a month? What would you pay?
I feel like it's worth more.
Way more. Like, put some zeros behind that.
Mm-hmm.
And for some of these people, like, that blue check mark is the start of a career for them,
100%.
right?
That's why they're mad about it.
That's why they're mad, right?
Because now anyone can get it
Right.
blue checked.
But I'm like, it should be something extremely expensive. And at that point, because they're getting value from that.
Right.
Shit, I pay $65 a month for LinkedIn Plus or Premium. There's no reason. That to me, like, granted, like I've told you, like, I max out my invites every week because I'm a hoe. But so I do get value from it. But I can imagine, like, if I'm a blue check mark on Twitter, like, dude, I'm getting some major value.
Yeah.
So I would not let go of that easily. So if you're, and how many of those people are there? Excuse me,
Millions.
So let them support the platform.
Yeah.
It's in their best interest.
Yep.
So anyway.
And they will.
So I think he's going to
keep your eye on this stuff.
Yeah, he's going to figure something out. He'll turn it into the mega app that he's been talking about.
Yeah.
Right? And just
It'll be video, long form content,
right.
and then payments.
Payments, right.
That'll round it out.
Right.
That's worth $8.
Yeah.
Come on. Plus, I think you'll get controls too. So when people argue like, "Hey, certain stuff shouldn't be there," well, guess what? You have a gauge.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this.
You filter it out.
Left crap or this right crap. Just give me.
Here's what I
right
want.
here,
Nothing else.
And then I think they'll let you do that.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, like I said, that's what's so appealing about TikTok is that algorithm does that for you to some degree, right? You're sort of like, okay.
Yeah, but
what
what is TikTok getting in return?
What? That the stuff I like? What do you mean, like knowing
everything about you?
Yeah.
Where you are,
well, honestly,
who you are, where you are at all times.
Maybe I've said this before, but like Amazon, of all the companies, Google knows a lot about me.
Yeah.
But Amazon knows me, bro. Like, if you looked, if Jeff Bezos wasn't so dumb, he'd know. Because if you open up Amazon, like even right now, right? I was on it all weekend because of the Black Friday stuff. And I open it up and I'm seeing like checkered pajamas. I'm like, bro, what? When have I ever?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I be into that? Right? Or it'll show me just stuff that's like so off the wall. I'm like, you know me. You should know me by now, Amazon. I've spent how many thousands of dollars and, time browsing? Like, it should be irresistible what I see on that screen. And they just blow it every time.
I agree.
So I'm more worried about Jeff Bezos getting, waking up and abusing that power he has over me. TikTok, it'll just be like, oh, Nathan likes a lot of What do I get, dude? I get weird stuff. But
We don't want to know.
No, you
check
probably
his stack, guys. 14 days free.
Yeah, check it out. Stacado.
Later.